Jordan, welcome to the Law Show.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. What can we do for you, Jordan?
I'm currently on workman's comp, and they're looking at actually getting me off workman's comp because they're not seeing any improvement in my health, and I'm wondering what options I have as far as getting some type of money, from this injury that.
Well, Jordan, let me ask you a couple of questions, okay? What part of your body was injured?
It was my back.
And what kind of a job do you do?
It's basically like a nurse assistant job.
Okay.
Home care type thing.
Well, they can't get you off workers' compensation simply because you're not improving. In fact, that's a great case for continuing you on workers' compensation. A lot of times insurance adjusters will try to call you and say, hey, you're not getting any better. We'd kind of like to get you off the insurance rolls. What about we just make a lump sum settlement and pay you a lump sum of money to go away and leave us alone? Is that essentially what's going on here?
No, they're more talking about maybe giving me a restriction, but I can't really do this job with any kind of restriction, and I can't do it in the current state.
Well, the thing is that
I'm working as a one-person team, essentially.
Your doctor will determine whether or not you can return to work with restrictions. Do you have a good doctor who's supportive of you?
He has been so far, but he doesn't really know how the company works. And, these people are paying a lot of money to get this home care, and they don't decide to go into it with, unless they're seriously ill.
Okay, well,
he doesn't really
Jordan,
understand that I'm not going to be able to,
Jordan,
get any kind of hours or work on restrictions. Yes.
Do you have a lawyer working with you?
I do not.
Okay, that's the first thing you want to do. Scott Decius of my office handles workers' compensation, and you really need to sit down with a lawyer. Now, here's the way workers' compensation lawyers should work, right? You don't pay unless you get some compensation from the workers' compensation insurance company. And the fees, if any, are awarded pursuant to statute, but only out of what is recovered from your workers' compensation case. And if there's no case, then the advice should come to you, no charge, which is what we do in our office. So you can sit down and talk with Scott Decius for months, and whether or not we get any compensation, you don't pay us anything, okay? But we can help you strategize and make sure that you're putting your best foot forward. I know that you want to get back to work. Everybody who works wants to get back to work. But we got to put you back to work, if at all, under the right circumstances. We can't put you back to work if you're going to get hurt again. And we can't put you back to work and then have them turn around and fire you 3 minutes later, okay? That's going to mess everything up. So you need some strategy and you need some good advice. I'm going to ask you to call our office between 9 and 5 tomorrow, the same number that you just called, and ask for Scott D. Okay, can you do that?
Scott D. Yes, I can.
Ask for Scott D, and he'll help you out. Thanks for calling the Law Show.
All right, thank you very much.
We're going to continue answering all your legal questions at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-LAW-SHOW.